All right. So I made a video called 5 Songs I Loved After the First Listen. That list were songs that I've always liked. They never grew off me. I liked them when I first heard them and I still like them now. Then I made a video called 5 Songs I Don't Like Anymore. That video was me talking about songs that over time I don't really enjoy them as much as I used to. So they did grow off me. Then I made a video called 5 Songs That Grew On Me. That video was me talking about songs that I didn't like at first, but over time I started to mess with them. All those videos made me think about this category, 5 songs that I never liked. This is going to be 5 songs that I didn't really enjoy the song when I first heard it, and no matter how many times I heard the song, no matter how many months or years pass, I still don't enjoy them. These are songs that never grew on me. I didn't like them when I first heard them, and I still don't really like them now. But a song I definitely do like is B-Side by Lightweight Literate.
Put him in the back of the bitch, hit him in the back of the wrist. Better shoot accurate when you aim for the back of the kid in the back of the class with the pad of the pen. Never been a fan of my shit, only been a fan.
Follow Lightweight on his social media and let him know what you think of his music. And let me know if you enjoyed this video by liking it, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. Now, this song was Shad Moss's first single as Bow Wow. Before releasing his third album, Unleashed, he announced that it was time that he take a mature role with his music and that the kid rapper image was done with. So he dropped the little in his name and just became Bow Wow. To showcase his new style of music, he released the song Let's Get Down featuring Birdman. And this song is pretty annoying to me. It's really, really nice to meet you, ma. I'm really, really digging your style. It's really, really nice to meet you, ma. I'm really, really digging your style. Like, the thing that makes this hook worse is that it's written by my third favorite rapper of all time, T.I. T.I. wrote the hook and the third verse of this song. So I was so ashamed when I found that out. Now, the track is fairly innocent. It's just a young dude talking about being a player, and it describes him sliding on these girls with some lame pickup lines. Like, the song isn't horrible or anything, I just never liked it. The beat sounds pretty cheap, and like I said, the style of the song has never been appealing. Usually I enjoy songs where the rapper is saying the lyrics at the same drop of the beat, like the song Project Chick by the Hot Boys. But it doesn't work for this shit. Yeah, this song is a hot mess. I actually enjoyed a few Bow Wow songs from around this time. Another song from this album called My Baby featuring Jagged Edge was real good. 18 is a cool song, and To My Mama. Like, I can't stand Bow Wow now because he's lame as fuck, but back then I had no problems with him. But Let's Get Down is a song that should have been a red flag for me that he would become a cornball in the future. There is not a single Wiz Khalifa fan in the universe that thinks this is a good song. We Them Boys is the definition of a song that only people that don't listen to a particular artist think is one of their best songs. If you ask someone what's Wiz Khalifa's best song, there better not be a single person that says We Them Boys, because this is easily one of his worst tracks. I honestly should have put this track in part 3 of songs where being repetitive didn't work, because this repeated is irritating. The rest of the song is so bare bones with Khalifa that the verses are so forgettable. Most people can't even quote a few lines from these verses. The only thing that sticks with you is the. So that's really all this song has ever been for me. Since the verses are so forgettable, it's just Wiz Khalifa saying, holla, holla, holla up, we them boys for nearly 4 minutes. Now I gotta tell y'all something about this song. I will never forget this date. March 9th, 2015. On this date, Wiz Khalifa was a special guest on Monday Night Raw, and he performed this song, We Them Boys. When I tell y'all that the whole audience was just sitting there looking at him, like nobody was enjoying this man's content. And I'm not blaming the audience at all. I'm not about to say, oh man, this crowd lame as hell, man, they don't know about Mr. Taylor Gang. Like, no, because this could have been an audience filled with anybody, and he would have got the same reaction. Some people tried to cut Wiz Khalifa some slack by saying, well, to be fair, it's a wrestling show. They want to see people wrestle, not a rap concert. I'm not letting this nigga off the hook that easily. If he would have performed the actual good song, wrestling show or not, he would have had some positive feedback. But he decided to perform one of the most annoying songs in his career, so that's his fault. All of you early Drake fans, the pre-hiding a kid Drake, pre-Scorpion Drake, pre-Young Angel and Young Lion Drake fans, y'all can get off my back because this song is on this list because of Drake. I always hated this song because of The Weeknd. Oh, so now all the Weeknd fans about to be on my head. The House of Balloons and Thursday lovers out there. Yes, bring me the hate. I can't stand this song because of The Weeknd. His singer on this track has never appealed to me. I remember in the 8th grade, all the women in my grade was obsessed with this song. and I couldn't stand this. I was shallow as hell at the time too. I didn't care how beautiful a girl was. If you like Crew Love by Drake and The Weeknd, you immediately became unattractive to me. Like, now you good. If you like the song, I don't care. But I just could never get with this song. The Weeknd isn't a horrible singer. I just always felt that he was putting too much passion into this song. Like saying, she loving the crew, doesn't have that deep of a meaning for him to be harmonizing it this heavily. But as much as I don't like the song for Weeknd's vocals, that's not even the worst part. This is. This does not sound good at all. I don't see how you hoes, citizens, listen to this and think this sounds nice. Drake and The Weeknd both have incredible sounding songs in their careers, but this isn't one of them. In my opinion, The Weeknd was trying way too hard on this song, and that has always been terrible. Y'all ever hear of a rapper for the first time and the first few songs you hear from them, they was on a roll? Like damn near every song you heard was nice as hell, and you was ready to call yourself a fan of that artist, but then it was one song that made you go, never mind. That's what this song did to me for Nicki Minaj. I never had any problem with Nicki's earlier music. All of the songs I heard, I really liked. Itty Bitty Piggy, Super Bass, Right Through Me, Your Love. Nicki had all hits in my book, but this shit, this is awful. The brown, 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 brown. Just like I said about, I don't see how people can hear this and think this is fire. So I'm someone that thinks Nicki Minaj is a much better singer than she is a rapper. Some people hear that and say I'm tripping because Nicki be spitting fire, bro. Nicki's bars have never been impressive to me. She is an okay lyricist that sometimes could just be flat out garbage. It just let them buns blow steam, radiator. All these bitches in my sons, I ain't talking about Phoenix. This is horrible. And of course, the chorus is just, I just shitted on them, put your number twos in the air if you did it on them. Like, that was such a shitty pun. Now, do you guys remember an artist named Keys that tried to diss Nicki Minaj a long time ago? She used the Itty Bitty Piggy beat to rap over for her diss track. Man, listen. I hated it, did it on them so much that I became a Keys fan for a whole 2 hours. I re-listened to Keys Nicki Minaj diss over and over saying she bodied Nicki and Nicki wouldn't stand a chance against her. What happened 2 hours later was that I unfortunately listened to more of Keys' other music. I listened to a few of her other songs and my infatuation with her flew so far out the damn window. So I still like Nicki Minaj now, but Did It On Them has always been a track that made me almost agree with her haters that she isn't a good rapper.
Get on my dick, 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 get on my dick.
JID used to be my favorite rapper of the new school. Around the beginning of 2018 when I first found him, I thought the dude was incredible. I made a top 20 best JID songs list, a video telling people to chill on his voice because so many people were using that as a reason to say why they can't get into his music. So I was happy as hell when he was on the XXL freshman list. He murdered everybody on the freestyle and the cypher. I was rocking with this dude heavy. It was one time I caught him slipping though. I was listening to his Para 2 mixtape and in one of his songs he said, "Gia, don't take no shit, I'm not a toilet." I tweeted that I was putting it in one of my worst lyrics in hip hop videos and somehow he found the tweet like a few minutes later and he asked me to explain why. I told him just to watch the video and he'll see for himself. Then he said, "Nah, I'm good, enjoy." When I first read that, I was like, what? Man, fuck this nigga though. But then someone else told him the line that I was talking about and Jid said that he agrees that it was whack and he see why I put it on the list. Then later he said that he wasn't really tripping, that it's all love. So I'm like, all right, we good now. When he announced his DiCaprio 2 album, I ain't been that hyped for a new project in years. But this album let me down so damn much. Slick Talk, Frequency, Westbrook, Squawberries, Hotbox, Mounted Up, Just the Other Day, I don't like none of these damn songs, man. Half of the songs on this album aren't appealing to listen to for me. And then we get Off These, probably one of the most overrated songs in Gia's career, next to Ed, Ed and Eddie. Now, the flow to this song is tremendous. That goes for Gia and J. Cole. In terms of flow, both of them murdered this track. If we judging it off flow, then the song is fine. But nothing else about this song is crazy to me. The beat, I honestly don't think is that nice, and their bars were mostly just okay outside of some fire ones that they both had. But the major thing I've never been a fan of is the get on my dick, 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 get on my dick. I'm sorry, but this is annoying as hell to me. This hook, cannabis, cannabis, what am I spliff, Hannibal, Hannibal, look what I did. This is another song that was very close to being in my part 3 of repetitive rap songs that didn't work because this is terrible to me. So truthfully, after DiCaprio 2 dropped, I'm nowhere near as big of a JID fan as I used to be. When he announced DiCaprio 2, I was fiending for it to be released. Now, I really don't care when JID comes out with a new project. I'm not that interested in his music anymore, and half the songs on DiCaprio 2, including Off These, is the reason why. Outro, outro,